What do you think it is that vast universe? The sun, the moon, the earth, Mars, stars. Or maybe a black hole or an alien? Of all this, I'm going to introduce stars today. Well, to be exact, I'd like to introduce diagram of classifying star and the evolution process. Story of Hertzsprung-Russell diagram. Developed independently in the early 1900s by Eisner Hertzsprung and Helen Norris Russell, it plots the temperature of stars against their luminosity, or the color of stars against their absolute magnitude. Hertzsprung-Russell diagram is one of the most important tools in the study of stellar evolution. Depending on its initial mass, every star goes through specific evolutionary stages dictated by the internal structure and how it produces energy. Each of the stages corresponds to a change in the temperature and luminosity of the star, which can be seen to move to different regions on the HR diagram as it evolves. This reveals the true power of the HR diagram. Astronomers can know a star's internal structure and evolutionary state simply by determining its position in the diagram. The Hertzsprung-Russell diagram shows the various stages of stellar evolution. By far, the most prominent feature is the main sequence, which runs from the upper left to the bottom right of the diagram. The giant branch and supergiant stars lie above the main sequence, and white dwarfs are found below it. The giant branch is also well populated, and there are many white dwarfs. Also plotted are the Morgan-Keenan luminosity classes that distinguish between stars of the same temperature but different luminosity. There are three main regions of the HR diagram. The main sequence stretching from the upper left to the bottom right dominates the HR diagram. It is here the stars spend about 90% of their lives burning hydrogen into helium in their cores. Main sequence stars have a Morgan-Keenan luminosity class labeled 5. Red giant and supergiant stars occupy regions above the main sequence. They have low surface temperatures and high luminosity, which, according to the Stefan-Boltzmann law, means they also have large radii. Stars enter this evolutionary state once they have adjusted to hydrogen fuel in their cores and have started to burn helium and other heavier elements. White dwarf stars are the final evolutionary stage of low to intermediate masses and are found in the bottom left of the HR diagram. These stars are very hot but have low luminosity due to their small size. The sun is found on the main sequence with a luminosity of 1 and a temperature of around 5,400 Kelvin. Astronomers generally use the HR diagram to either summarize the evolution of Earth or to investigate the property of a collection of Earth, in particular by plotting a HR diagram for either a globular or open cluster of stars. Astronomers can estimate the age of the cluster from where stars appear to turn up the main sequence. So far, we've looked at HR and the evolution of stars. I'm proud that I was able to tell you a little bit about the beautiful star in the night sky. It's a little difficult, so I think there are people who complain of headache or rub their eyes. But it's okay. I'm sure it was an opportunity for you to become more interested in stars in the future. Next, I would like to introduce my favorite star. Let's go together. My favorite star, Betelgeuse. Have you ever read Greek and Roman mythology? Are there any constellation that made you interested in it? Or do you have a favorite star? I don't think so. I'm going to make you fall in love with a star. It's a star called Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse, also called Alpha Orionis, second brightest star in the constellation Orion, marks the eastern shoulder of the Hunter. Its name is derived from the Arabic term Bet al-Jawza, which means the giant's shoulder. It is said that al-Jawza means under the armpit, Betelgeuse is one of the most luminous stars in the night sky. It is a variable star and usually have a apparent magnitude of about 0.6. However, in late 2019, it began dimming. It reached an apparent magnitude of 1.6 by early 2020 and returned to its original brightness later that year. This great dimming was caused by a giant ejection of gas that condensed into dust when it cooled. Betelgeuse is easily discernible to even the casual observer, not only because of its brightness and position in the brilliant Orion, but also because of its deep reddish color. The star is approximately 548 light-years from Earth. Betelgeuse is a red supergiant star roughly 764 times as large as the Sun. For comparison, the diameter of Mars' orbit around the Sun is 328 times the Sun's diameter. Infrared studies from spacecraft have revealed that Betelgeuse is surrounded by immense shells of material evidently shed by the star. During episodes of mass loss over the past 100,000 years, the largest of these shells have a radius of nearly 7.5 light-years. I don't know if you could feel the charm of Betelgeuse or star through my video. Actually, I didn't know there was a star called Betelgeuse. Among Japanese singers, there is a song called Betelgeuse sung by a singer named Yuri. This song touched not only the melody but also the lyric, and it made me interested in Betelgeuse. While researching Betelgeuse through this song, I fell in love with Betelgeuse. Also, as I researched it, I found out that this song shows the charm of Betelgeuse. The lyric of this song newly unraveled the concept of right ear based on the star called Betelgeuse, which is far from Earth. Through this project, I think I'm even more fascinated by the star Betelgeuse and the song Betelgeuse. I hope you find songs related to star or stars that you like.